Hooty-hoo, all my stock market gamblers out there. I'm Tall Mike. It's Monday. The stock market's open. Monday, October 12th. Anyways, what I want to talk today about is the market direction. Right now, we're melting up in the market. This is in anticipation that we're going to get some form of stimulus from the government. Isn't that funny? It doesn't matter if stocks make money or lose money. It doesn't matter if the economy's in free falling, collapsing. Only thing that matters is there going to be a stimulus package? Oh my goodness, let me tell you, there's no money for you. That's what the government's saying right now. They'll give money to the airlines, they'll give bailouts to all the corporations, but for you and me, no money. No money. They'll talk about the money. Heck, they've been talking about this second stimulus since back in June. We're in October. There's still no second stimulus. It's just not going to happen. Not before the election. I don't believe it will. Maybe it does. If it does, the market's going to just melt upward. It's going to keep going higher. Right now, they're betting that the market's going higher. They're betting on the melt up. They're betting on stimulus coming. Maybe it does, but what if it doesn't? You're going to see the stock market come in a lot. Now, anyways, before we just bet on the stimulus, I actually used to look at certain things to see which way the stock market's going to move. Is the stock market going to move up or down? And one of those things that I always look at is oil. If oil's moving down from here, it's going to be awfully hard for the stock market to keep going up. Let's take a look at an oil chart. This is the USO, United States Oil Fund. It was down here at $17 back at the beginning of May. $17. Okay, it ran up to $31. That's almost a double. But anyways, it's pulled back some now. And we're back below the 50-day moving average. Now, if you look at the 50-day moving average, we tried to get through it once. We tried to get through it twice. It just doesn't want to get through the 50-day moving average. Now, this oil fund, this used to be trading at $130. I mean, look at the 200-day moving average is up here around $80. This is the 50-day moving average. It's down here at $29. Now, you go thinking, wow, what if it goes all the way up to $130? Well, that'd be great. But I don't think there's a demand. I don't think that people are flying in airplanes, okay? Are you going out and flying in airplanes these days? Cruise ships take a lot of oil. Are you going on a cruise anytime soon? Driving. I drive so much less now because I don't, there's really nowhere to go. I work from my house just like so many people are in the work at home mode. Anyways, I don't think there's a demand right now. Now, remember when oil, it just free fell. It actually hit negative $30 a barrel. I mean, they were paying you to come and take the oil away. Do I think that's going to happen again? It could. But all I'm saying is I'm looking for the direction of the market. We're betting on a stimulus package. The market is showing today up 200 points that they think there's going to be a stimulus package. But oil's going to pull the market down. If it can't get through, if they can't prop it up past this 50-day, now maybe they put out a threat against an oil country. I don't know what's going to happen to get them to prop it up. They're always trying to get oil propped up because oil is the lifeblood of really the economy, of the stock market, of the financial system. You need oil to go higher if you want the stock market to go higher. Oil is unfortunately, it's kind of like the real economy. Are people using oil? Is there a demand for it? Well, let's take a look at a couple of other charts and the best way to play oil. All right, so the UCO is what's called, it's an ETF that's leveraged. It's the double long. It's a double long, okay? Anyways, it's leveraged. It looks exactly like the chart on the USO, excepting if I was thinking oil was going to go up, I might buy the UCO because it's leverage. I'll get 2-for-1 leverage. I'll get twice as much leverage. Now you'll notice on the chart now the MACD just kind of rolls up here, rolls up, rolls up. We haven't really come down. I mean, we could easily drop back to this $12 level on the UCO. Easily. So I'm not a buyer of the UCO at this point. I actually think oil, looks like oil wants to head lower. So what do you buy? Well, this is what's called a double short. Okay, it's the SCO. All right. So anyways, the SCO is betting that if oil goes down, the SCO is going to go up. And it's going to go up twice as fast as oil because it's an actually leveraged ETF. Now, what do I think about leveraged ETFs? I think they're very dangerous. You don't want to be in these for longer than 2 weeks to a month maximum. Maximum. These have time decay in them. They're built in with time decay. But what's interesting, some of the leveraged ETFs, they're actually moving the market. There's so many people that buy these that it actually makes the market move. It's kind of like the tail wagging the dog instead of the dog wagging the tail. But anyways, I like the SCO right here. I like it right around this $16, $17 level. I think it's worth a shot. I think it's going to jump right up to this $22 level. So I think it's going to go from 17 to 22. Now that's a pretty good return. That's just my opinion, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm a stock market gambler. Anyways, I'm looking at this as a way to play oil. The SCO. Now, you can put a short or buy puts on the USO. That's another way to play it. But I like this SCO right here. Buy it in between $16 and $17. Set a stop at 15. If it gets down below 15, oil's going to go higher and this will go lower. But anyways, I'm looking to get into this around the $16 level. So if you can get at 16, ride it up to 22 where this 200-day moving is and just bail out of it. Anyways, if it doesn't happen in 2 weeks to a month, bail out of it anyways because these have time decay built into them. We don't like that time decay. We don't want things with time decay. Let's take a look at one more chart here. Anyways, if oil doesn't go up, the XLF is going to pull back. Now, the XLF has had a very good run. 23 to 25, good run for the XLF. But you'll notice this 200-day moving average tried to get past it there, tried to get past it there, tried to get past it there. We finally got past it, but look at the slope on it. It is still sloping down. It's got this downward slope to it. I think it's going to pull it down. I think oil's going to pull down the financials. The financials are very dependent on oil, and if oil doesn't bounce above that 50-day moving average, I'm telling you, these financials are going to come back down. So I would be buying puts on the XLF here. It's a trading idea. I don't know. Do you think it'll work? Leave me a comment. Anyways, if you like looking at charts, if you like this type of evaluation and analysis of the market, go ahead and hit the like button on this. And if you really like it, hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and punch it. And if you want to learn my secrets to reading charts, just go to stockmarketgambler.com and give me your name and email address. I'll send you my secrets for free. But I think the XLF here, I don't know. I don't trust the market right here. Now, I know we're melting up. I know there's hope of stimulus. But if the stimulus doesn't happen, the market's going to come in. XLF is going to go down. Oil's going to collapse. Anyways, it all depends on the stimulus. Get the stimulus, I agree, will melt up much higher. But I don't think the stimulus is coming before the election. And if they don't get it before the election, look, we're into November then. People will not get the stimulus checks for Christmas. What will Christmas look like? No stimulus? Christmas? I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, that's what we're betting on. We're betting on the stimulus right now. If we get it, going higher. We don't get it, we're going to pull in, and we're going to pull in hard. Anyways, that's all I got for you today. Get out there, do some trading. I'm Tall Mike. We'll talk to you tomorrow.